Yes. The first interview I did, which was with Azuka, the woman who actually deceived me to take an interview for me and got bribed by King's father. Now, I gave them this picture. There's a picture of me here, and there's also another picture. This one, my son's father actually released him. His media people actually released it to the internet, on the internet. This is actually a video of me trying to hit him. And if you look closely on this video, you will know that my face has been battered. My face had potholes, like you could see all of that. Now, I'm sure the video will also play. Now, this is also one of my pictures. This is a black eye. I also gave them a picture of one of my ribs. This is a black eye. I gave it to them, and they said that I made this up like it was a makeup artist. I want to appeal to the whole of Nigeria and all the makeup artists in African Nigeria, everywhere I've ever traveled to. If you did this makeup for me, please, it is not time for you to keep quiet. Come out and speak and call me a liar that I did a makeup for this. I have been told that they were going to take this picture for forensic. I was so happy when they said that. It's been 3 years now, nobody has brought out a forensic about this picture. I lost a pregnancy. There was a night, one of the days I confirmed that this man was truly Yahoo. After I came back from giving birth for my son, I had been suspecting that he was Yahoo. Before I even came back to Nigeria, I had started to suspect. But the only thing that actually made me confirm was a night. He wasn't supposed to be home that night. And I slept early. Because of my son, I sleep early. And I went and I heard some noise upstairs in his room, because he's in the penthouse and my room is under. So I heard the noise upstairs. Nobody was supposed to be in that room. So I was going to go check what was happening in the room. I opened up this room. I saw a full-grown man wearing a red cloth in his waist with red candles everywhere around him with a laptop in his hand. Immediately I saw that, I was shocked. I was simply shocked. And I was shocked. I was not scared, but I was shocked. But I just started laughing like a mad person. I just started laughing. He got me, and that was one of the fights we fought after King. When I lost my pregnancy, he pushed me down a flight of 3 stairs. We were fighting. Now, people will say, you know what, Tonto, why did you stay and you fought so long and you are fighting? This man is hitting you and you're fighting and you're not leaving. Domestic violence, it's not always very easy for you to walk away from. And don't forget the fact that everybody wanted this relationship to fail, even you that's watching it. You told yourself, you told your mother, you told your father, you told your sisters, you told your brothers that Tonto's marriage was not going to last. So how would I have left a marriage that you thought was not going to last? Would I not have worked at least to a little extent to make it work, even if I was dying? A lot of people are going through this. Most of you sitting at home, even criticizing me, you are going through this. They are beating you every day and you are enjoying it because of your children's sake. I was one of the only few people who could not. And I'm speaking out. And I would not be called a liar for speaking out. If you want to take this picture to America, to London, to Europe for forensic, I am in. And secondly, when Azuka was bribed and she said to work for Churchill after my interview, I told Azuka something. I said, Azuka, please, why would this man, the house we fought in was his mother's house. His mother just bought a new house for herself. She works for a mental home. So she's a hard worker. And I don't know, but I know she works for a mental home. So when she came back home December, she wanted to buy a house. Before December, she wanted to buy a house. So she bought the house for December 2016. And when we went there, that's where the fight happened. And that's where I left from Lagos back to Abuja, and I ended the marriage. That was the house I left from. That house had cameras at every angle. Every angle. In fact, there was nothing you could do in that house that didn't have camera. I told Azuka, I said, you know what, Azuka, if I was Churchill, that a woman comes out to say, you beat me up, and I have this technology in my home that will vindicate me, why would I not bring it out? Why would I not release it? Rather, you are releasing a phone recording that you recorded after you finished beating me and my blood was all over the floor and your mother was behind the scene saying, oh, I'm scared for my son's life. Meanwhile, it was her daughter-in-law's blood that was on the floor. But she was scared for her son's life. That had no injury on him. Why was the CCTV camera not released? That would have been an easy vindication to call me a freaking liar. That would have been an easy vindication for the world to say, you know what, Tonto is a write-off. Release it. Because he can't release because that those tapes showed how much he constructively beat me up. His brother came out and said that I beat him. And when his brother said I beat him, if you notice, you have to be holding somebody behind for me to bite you here. Do you understand? You have to hold me. If you hold me like this, okay, this is me, right? If you hold me like this, and this is me, this is you. The only thing that I can do is come back here and bite you. Because my hands are locked. So I beat the brother and I beat his skin real good. I thought I even ate the flesh. I beat it real good. And that's when all of them gathered and they started beating me. And that's when the mother fell down. You can imagine me falling your mother in front of two of his sons. A mother in front of two of his sons. Would you think any woman will survive it? Even if you kill that woman, nobody will blame you. Nigerian mentality. Nobody will support the woman. Nobody would. They said I pushed her down the stairs. Directly in front of the stairs is the camera. I need that photography. I need that photograph to come out. Release it. Why are we going back and forth? You beat me, you don't beat me. I know how much this man cries every night because of the pregnancy I lost. I know how much you tell me that your children are chasing you in your dreams because of the pregnancy you made me lose by beating me. And now you sit down and say you never touched me. I'm glad that somebody else is beating your mother too, because I heard that her taxi driver boyfriend is beating her too. I'm glad. I never pushed his mother down. But what I know I did that was disrespectful when I know that she was there and she was watching all of these things happen. And she called my mother in the middle of the fight when her son was beating me and said, your daughter is fighting, oh. Your daughter is fighting, oh. That is what this woman called my mother to say while I was being held and being beaten. And when I heard that, I lost it. I know I said some things, but I made it right by going back to her because my father said, go back and apologize. And when I went back to that woman and apologized to her, she knelt down, laid down in front of me, my leg, in front of my other sister, and was begging me not to leave her son. Begging me and telling me to forget everything. And I told her, and that's when I stood my ground. I said, Mommy, I am sorry. My father said I should come and apologize to you. I am sorry for ever speaking to you wrongly. Ever speaking to you wrongly, because that's the only thing I did wrong. Ever speaking to you wrongly. And I left her with the fact that I did not want to be part of this family again. And I went back. I'd already moved out of the house anyways. So why I was coming back to Lagos was just because my father said, you must apologize. I never pushed that woman down, and God is my witness.